had happened, he just really couldn't do any effective follow-up because he was flying so low. So I'm wondering if he's going to do that tactic again, if I'm going to see that, and if he's going to regret it this time or if it works in his favor. I have a feeling if he flies low, he's going to regret it.
It's a good idea on paper because the Lumberjack's going to shoot straight up, and it'll shoot straight up a lot better than the Artemis will shoot down. Speaking of which, let's do the loadouts. I'll take the red team this time. Queen Kerwin's Revenge is shifting the point. This is all watch a gallon. Ship number 2 is Sturdy's Crackers. This is Mighty Kib flying a Spire with a Lumberjack, Hades, Mine Launcher lower deck, and a Banshee upper deck.
And then ship number 3, this is a Mobula, the GFA Failing Flounder being piloted by Strawbeard. This is going to be a Gatling top right, Flare top left, Artemis bottom right, Artemis bottom left with a Hades on top, so your typical meta mob. And then we got the Moonlight Moth as a Junker being piloted by Merwin. This is going to be a Gatling flak on the left with a Hades Artemis on the right and an Artemis on the front. So again, a pretty typical build for the Junker. He's going to be trying to go long range here on that Spire. And if you notice, what I like about this, I don't know if this was planned or not, but they're blue spawn, and they're going to the east side of the map, and his long range guns are on the right side. So that's pretty good planning, in my opinion, if that was on purpose.
Meanwhile, though, Lumberjack's coming out from the Sturdy's Crackers.
You know, they'll already have a haul break, but not a whole lot of follow-ups necessarily. He does have a Banshee, but I didn't see it shoot just now.
Yep, the Sturdy's backing up the cover, so that way the Flounder's not going to be on. Moonlight Monster's never going to get Artemis because the
this
advantage took hold very early. So
yeah, he rushes over to this wall though, but remember he has that Gatling flak that can tear through a Spire just as well as a Hades double art. It's pretty powerful.
Which is gonna be
if you can get art. Look at them boxing in with those mines. This is going to be pretty bad. But there's a fight going on between these two as well, Flounder and Queen Kerwin.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
and a haul break.
Come out on top of this, but
look at the Hades he's coming out from the Junker.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, look at that. Look at that support. He got one hit. He got 2 hits, 3 hits. No, 2 hits. That's gonna help though. There we go. Look at that. Another haul break. What's going on? Look at this. Sterling has to get out of there. This is gonna line the Junker up for a good shot on Sturdy's here.
Yeah, Sturdy's actually now flying over the Junker into the Galleon.
And he just got out of that effective range from the Junker. It's a good move by the Spire here. Going to be able to get that Mobula down. I did see a haul break on Sturdy, but no follow-up. Oh man, this guy's just eating it.
Beautiful position where they can tag team Flounder.
But there's not going to be. Look at Kerwin trying to race over to that Junker. I think is that what he's trying to do?
Nope, he's doing flyby. He's broadsiding the Mobula.
He's doing the water. He's doing the water thing. That's the water thing right there. I'm serious. That's the water thing. He does this thing like he circles, but he doesn't. This is a weird thing that he does. The only other people I see do it, honestly, are like people that are new to the game and play Galleon, but they don't do it the right way. They do the circle thing like Pirates of the Caribbean. Water does that too, but he does it a good way, not like a shitty way.
Yeah, it's more like
weird.
He's strafing a target rather than trying to make a big circle.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
And that puts red team up 1-0.
Wait a minute, Zedion's Potato is 5-0, so that match is over already.
That was quick. Alright, good spawn by the Flounder, maybe. That puts him behind the red team. Moonlight Moth still just kind of circling for cover. There we go, now Moonlight Moth is able to engage. He's on the Spire. Flounder's on Galleon. Maybe. Looks like Flounder's going to fly over top of Kerwin's and try to get shots in this. Nope, that's not what he's doing. This engagement is all 1v1.
Look at the bumps! The bumps took, what, about 25%? 30% of his health? Oh man, this might be a kill on Crackers here. What's going on over here with the Galleons? 2 1v1s constantly going on here. I wonder if that's blue team's intention was to get these guys isolated like this, because it seems to be working. Mobula was winning in that 1v1 earlier. He gets the kill now, and now Junker's winning against this Spire. So maybe that's what they were trying to do. They want 1v1s.
There's kind of interesting
Oh, man.
aspect of a reactive team like a modular junker set to want to 2v1, get those kills really quickly.
Play with each other. Look at that, Hades kill. Nice.
Yeah.
I know I've taken this with Sunstrom, a similar build to this. I think actually the exact same build. The only difference was I had, I was the junker, and I think I had my guns reversed, but same loadouts. And we played very reactively, like you're saying. We stayed together, all that jazz, but it didn't work out too well for us. Granted, we were facing a goldfish and something else. That's my timer. Hold on. Shut up. But yeah, it didn't work too well, for us at least.
Here we go.
So that's my little
from the red team.
my little timer to let them know every 5 minutes. Keep it nice and smooth. 16 minutes 40 seconds left in the match on the Zedions versus the other one, Adequately Prepared. So that was a SCS that ended in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That might be the fastest SCS on record. Fastest SCS match. It might very well be.
I know we've had 3-minute matches before, but they're so rare.
I know one of them was taking the squid on Adequately Prepared. It was going to be a Mobula with, I think, Gat and Flax, and as the main, and then the 2 top decks, I think, Banshees. Oh yeah, here we go.
Doing the charge.
No, he's not yet. He's not charged in there, is he? No.
Now he's veering off for cover, but if he wants to get in close, and God knows the fastest way between 2 points is a straight line.
Crackers is kind of leaving him to hang dry, but I think he'll be alright. He can back into that tunnel.
Yeah, Kerwin knows he's going to be able to take cover. Sturdy's not going to pop out here because he knows the arts are lying in wait for him. He's not going to.
Oh yeah, the Flounder
disabled.
No, not only disabled, just tore up. Flounder and Moonlight Moth. Flounder's just sitting there waiting. Like if you look at his his angle here, he's just waiting for Crackers to pop around that corner.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's not a good spot for Crackers right now. I'm not really sure what would be beneficial to him, because if he comes out of this corner, the only way to retreat would be straight back, and that's not going to help him until he gets into the cloud. And even then, they can still get hits. So.
Yeah, blue team is
and you see him back up now.
Just controlling this area.
Well, until
nothing's doing much.
He got a pretty good disables there. His entire right side's disabled, so that's going to leave Kerwin up to be able to move in a little closer without worry from those Artemis. Look at that. Like I said, he just does this thing where he can move in. Like, look at that. Like, perfect example of the thing he does with that Galleon. He shouldn't be able to do that in a Watch It Galleon, but he does anyways. His gunners are really good too. Like, there's a lot of props that go out to his gunners. Who is that? It's going to be DS. Oh, DS, yeah, that's the guy I usually take on my ships. So I'm actually not shocked to see these watches hitting so consistently, despite Queen Kerwin having so much forward momentum. I usually take DS on my Galleon. On a Hades is usually what he ends up taking, or a Galleon. Moonlight Moth completely isolated now. See if he can get behind this wall in time before he falls. Oh, he makes it. Barely makes it. What is that? Maybe probably 100 meters?
Flounder's going to rise back up, see if he can do something happen.
That's going to be... That's Flounder.
Whack-a-mole mode here. One pops out, the other goes back in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Queen Kerwin coming in.
Yep. Red team now controlling the engagement. Once that lumber advantage stacks up, that's high time for Red team just...
Aubrey. Look at that. I just love the way he was able to do that. Like, that was insane. A really good maneuver there by Queen Kerwin. And Cracker's coming in to support him, so this might be the end of the junker. That's really good timing on Cracker's there with those lumberjack. Here comes the balloon pop. There it is. Where's the Mobula going to spawn? He might try to spawn in here, but that'll be a meat grind if he does.
Yeah, I wouldn't spawn in if I were the that Mobula. This is 3-2. You might as well accept it.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, it looked like he was holding off on the spawn because he could have spawned by now. He's probably going to be forced to respawn here in a second. With 10 minutes on the clock, half the match down, 3-2, red favor.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a really, really good match. A lot of interesting things going on.
He got the first kill. I think it was Red got the first kill. I took a screenshot.
I believe it was Red, yes.
Yeah, they killed the Mobula.
Hades coming out.
Double Hades on the Spire, and they're missing though. All break.
Yep, full break. Ooh, already down to 50%. That's the power of Hades art. You're slamming that against the Spire.
Oh yeah. And even his balloon is at about. He just malleted it, but another few hits from the Hades, and that's gonna put his balloon down as well to 50. Look at Kerwin just rushing in. Oh, is he gonna get a ram against the rock? He is. Look at that. Look at that ram.
Oh,
Beautiful. So Flounder was backpedaling straight into the wall. That could have been a great ram, but Kerwin wasn't lined up for it.
oh no!
But look at this. He's gonna have great follow up
He
here.
wasn't looking for the ram. He just wanted to push for a broadside.
But Sterling might go down here, so there's gonna be a 2v1. So great engagement, but Sterling just couldn't get the the balloon pops to save him. So look at this, hall break, and that might be death.
Yeah. We'll see what Kerwin can scrap out of this engagement. We saw from the previous engagement that he's able to kind of wedge himself in and fire both broadsides at different targets. I don't think he's going to do that.
Yeah, his gun's disabled. They are. Yeah, his bottom. He's dead. That's it. No damage gonna come out from him. I don't think there's anything he could have done except go north underneath this little arch and bought some time, but that would have just made a meat grind out of it, and that would have probably caused Blue to win.
Yeah, especially because he was already kind of low in perma starting the engagement, so they did manage to scrape out about half the perma off of the failing Flounder, so the situation is still very salvageable for the red team. They're only down 1. And all they have to do is win this next engagement without losing a ship, and they've got it. But that is
I'm being told you need to turn up your mic, according to Lord of Spades. This is through Discord. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me turn on my.
Here, let me try this. How's that?
Yeah, you are pretty low on the stream. I just turned the volume up. You're really low on there.
Yeah, I just
tried
boosting the crap out of it. So let's see if that helps.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I'll let you know in a second. I'll turn the volume on the stream again. Yeah, something I always do when I do the streams, we're about to get an engagement here, is I'll open the stream up, I'll start streaming it, and I'll start talking, going through motions, whatever, and then I'll listen to myself through the stream, like through Twitch. That's how I make sure my voices are good and everybody's good. And then occasionally I'll check up on him, but Sterling gonna die here. This might be a win unless Kerwin saves him.
Gets the kill.
Oh no! But Moonlight Moth gonna be able to follow up here. He's got the Hades, he has the Artemis, and this might be the kill. Come on! Oh, the clutch haul, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh,
it might
it's
not
so
be. Kerwin's
close.
switching targets. He's going for Moonlight.
It's so close. A Gatling. Where's the fucking Gatling from that Mobula, dude? Oh my god. Where's the Gatling? It wasn't. You're right. Oh no. Moonlight, follow up.
Oh, the terrain bump. Oh,
it was a bump. Wow. Oh shit. Jesus, that was close. Like, if that Galleon could have got the kill in the Mobula, 2v1 situation, Galleon does what he can to keep the Junker disabled, and it could have went either way. The Spire just had to survive once that Mobula was taken out, but it just did not happen in time.
And I think he absolutely could have. It was just the bump, the one bump at the very end is what
that
killed
bump
him.
killed him, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Junker was moving in a position to attack, but I don't know. I don't know if he would have got it. Shut up, you.
Yeah,
Damn, that was
Water
fucking
doing a
close.
very, very good job there of like checking the engagement. Everything was going all in on that Spire. Water just checked it. Lovely play by him and that Galleon.
That was nuts. Like, there's no way to say it. That was nuts. Like, the Galleon was doing work. Let me set up this next lobby.
Very good.